Hi guys, welcome in to my channel. So I'm going to do this reading for Taurus. Okay, it's 3:44 right now as I'm starting this reading. So the number 11 could be significant, okay, as well as the number 2. Taurus, you are the second zodiac sign, okay? So I'm going to get a few shuffles from my tarot deck and we're going to jump right in. Well, this is an oracle deck, but we're going to go ahead and jump right into the message. So it is June 17th. All of my readings are timeless, okay? So whenever you're seeing this, just know that it is for you, okay? But in 2 days, we do have Chiron, the wounded healer, is moving into Taurus, okay? Right now, he is at the anaretic degree, which is the 29th degree in Aries, okay? So you guys could be feeling it. I know I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. And I'm a Taurus sun, Taurus Mercury, and Taurus Lilith in the 9th house. So Chiron is about to move from my 8th into my 9th house. All right, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna see what Spirit wants us to know. All right, so we have money worship, and that's in the reverse. Okay, I want to commit to success. I want to achieve greatness and never look back. I need to release all the distractions and fully commit to my ambitions. Okay, so the energy of having a lot of distractions around you, right? Like being pulled in too many different directions. Okay, so let's see what's going on for cards. And I just saw 222, so you could be seeing 222. So overload, and this is card number 20. Process involves too many steps and slows down progress. Delegate responsibilities to avoid burnout. Too many responsibilities and don't let the pressure slow you down. So yeah, this is the energy of you feeling overloaded, feeling like it's too much going on, being pulled into too many different directions, okay? So we have mimic chess coming out in the reverse. In our greed, we lost sight of what really mattered. The more we chased, the further we grew apart until the bond we had was gone. This is card number 62. 8 is significant. Leo energy is significant. I'm thinking of Leo. I'm thinking of the strength card. The number 8. Scorpio energy is also significant as well. And so the opposite side of this, it says, what seems valuable may hide danger and images in your daily life. Serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chess. Beware of too good to be true offers and guard your heart against illusions of wealth. Okay, so this could be you realizing that something is too good to be true. It could be something around the way you make money, okay? Something about your finances, okay? And then, wow, we have sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck. This is card number 11. Let go of the anger that stems from feeling unworthy. You have always deserved more, not from the world, but from yourself. Recognize the abundance is already within, okay? And that came out in the reverse. So, yeah, the energy of realizing that you are abundant. Okay, clarify this overload for me. Okay, we have warning, and this is in the reverse. My warnings weren't there, hidden in plain sight, but you didn't take them seriously. Now we're forced to confront what was left unspoken. This is card number 17. So Aquarius energy is significant. Okay, what is this mimic chest in the reverse? We have money worship coming out in the reverse. I want to commit to success. I want to achieve greatness and never look back. To release all distractions and fully commit to my ambitions. Okay, yep. And what's sudden wealth in the reverse? We have numbness in the reverse. The distance between us grew as I turned to substances to cope with life. Now I must face the truth. We can't heal until I stop numbing myself. So there could also be like a romantic partner or someone in your energy, Taurus. 1122 is significant. You could be seeing 1122. Sagittarius energy is also significant. And then so we have reaching out first at the bottom of the deck. Take the first step in reaching out and establishing dialogue. Initiate conversations that lead to deeper understanding. Multiple messages throughout different forms. This is card number 75. And you know what I'm also feeling like too, right? I also feel like this is the energy of like a Taurus who needs to like speak up and maybe ask for help. If you're feeling burnt out and you're feeling overloaded, like almost like, you know, this could be a warning, okay? Not to completely burn yourself out. Delegate tasks, delegate your responsibilities, okay? This could be something in regards to needing to heal in terms of like finances and money, okay? And resources. So I'm gonna get another oracle card, and then I think I'm just gonna jump directly into the tarot. I also feel like too, this is the energy of like all money isn't good money. You could have warned somebody, Taurus, too, right? So you could have been like overloaded, burnt out with something. You could have been warning people in your energy, right, as to what you were going through. And people weren't heeding or listening to your warnings, okay? Let's see. Give me an oracle for this. And you could be seeing 757. Oh, that fella hit the floor. Okay, so we have the letter. You're about to receive some news, and this is card number 20. So there's that number 2. Something in regards to your intuition is significant. So you could even be thinking, Taurus, that you're about to receive some news or confirmation when it comes to something, okay? You could be expecting this, all right? And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the ball. An important An important meeting could be just around the corner. And behind that we have, and this is number 34, and behind that we have part number 11. The best of the others is in me. Other people gaze doesn't define who you are. It's just one perspective of many, okay? This is card number 11. All right, I'm gonna get some cards from this deck really quickly, just to clarify further, and then we're gonna jump right into the tarot. So there's definitely somebody else in your energy, Taurus. You could be receiving something important, some type of confirmation, in terms of something that has to do with money. And that was protective shell that just came out. So could be talking to a Taurus that is feeling like they need to be reclusive, pull back their energy, right? Just be in a shell at this time. Someone though, whoever is in your energy, could be the type of person who maybe you had to push out of your energy because of misalignment, right? If they were numbing themselves and if you were trying to heal and move forward. You're talking to a Taurus who's like really sensitive and you're overloaded because you're feeling everyone else's energy around you. Like everyone is just pulling on you. Okay. All right. So, and I keep noticing 15. So that's the devil, but 15 does reduce to 6. So that is the Lovers. It's a thin line between love and hate. I don't know why that's significant, but okay. So we have unspoken tension at the bottom of the deck. Tensions lurk beneath the surface. And behind that, we have keeping tabs. Someone is keeping a close eye on your actions. This is so creepy. Like, this is creepy. Like, somebody is spying. Somebody is watching you. Someone, and this could be someone from your inner circle. We have inner circle behind that. Yeah, somebody is watching you, Taurus. Somebody is in your energy. And I almost feel like you feel it. Like, you know that somebody is in your energy. That's why unspoken tension is in the reverse. All right, so what's this right here with overload and warning in the reverse? So we have circle of drama. Your circle is full of dramatic changes. And what else? We have loyal or not. Someone is testing your loyalty. I just saw 12, 14. You could be seeing that synchronicity. I'm only calling that out because when I had went downstairs right before I started this reading, my stove downstairs, like, don't ask me why, I don't know, but my stove downstairs is literally 3 hours behind and I never changed it for whatever reason. So I noticed 12, 14. When I had went downstairs. So someone is testing your loyalty. So someone in your circle is testing your loyalty. Someone in your circle could be the person that's watching you, right? This also too, right, with this loyal or not card is making me think of Libra energy. So this could not even be so much that someone is testing your loyalty, but like maybe there's just like a lot of imbalance happening around you within your connections and your relationships with people, okay? Control issues. Control issues are present in the relationship. And here we go with this keeping tabs card again. Okay, so what's this money worship in the reverse with mimic chest in the reverse? We have two-faced. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. What else? We have holding back in the reverse. The other person is not being fully open with you. What's holding back reverse? We have unfiltered truth. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. So Gemini energy is significant, okay? With this two-faced energy, right, it's just making me think about Gemini. It's not so making me think that someone is deceitful or lying. I almost feel like maybe somebody is going back and forth between like speaking their truth and holding back. Taurus, though, this could be you, right? So the money worship card, I'm gonna read it again because it says, I want to commit to success. I want to achieve greatness and never look back. I need to release all distractions and fully commit to my ambitions. And we have doubt surface. someone's trust in you is starting to waver. But I feel like, Taurus, this could be you doubting yourself. Okay, you're going back and forth between speaking your truth, right? Opening up that throat chakra versus holding back. Okay, so this almost feels like it could be related to a lot of multiple different things in your life where you're needing to just speak up and open up different channels by talking and speaking your truth. Like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who everyone is always relying on you. And this could be a season where maybe you need some type of help. And here we have shared experience. Shared experiences deepen the bond between you and others. I just saw 1551. And then we have someone is testing the limits of what, examining how you react under pressure. So someone is testing you. Whoever's testing you could be this person that has been watching you, okay? Or whoever is in your energy. All right, what's this right here with numbness reverse and sudden wealth in the reverse? And Taurus too, right? So if I'm talking to a Taurus that has also been numbing themselves with numbness in the reverse and sudden wealth coming out in the reverse like this, I'm also thinking that if you have been numbing yourself or distracting yourself in some type of way, that you're blocking your blessings, you're blocking your money flow, okay? As well as you possibly having like money issues with someone in your energy, right? So it both I feel like it's both ways. Like it could be you, Taurus, or it could be whoever it is in your energy. And here we have protect your heart, guard your emotions to avoid hurt. All right, let's see. What's this right here with numbness and sudden love? I just saw 1717. All right, so we have group dynamics. Group dynamics are shifting. And we have karmic lesson at the bottom in the reverse. There are karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. So you're learning your lesson when it comes to karmic relationships and karmic ties. Okay, this could be also revolving family, because we have family right here. So it says family dynamics are influencing the relationship. So if I'm talking to a Taurus that is partnered with someone, maybe even recently broken up with someone, there could be other influence in this person's life, and they're listening to other people. Okay, what's this group dynamics? We have release expectations. Let go of expectations and allow things to unfold naturally. And what's this release expectation? Okay, we have push and pull. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. So there's a relationship in your energy that needs to change. And with group dynamics being out here, I feel like it's multiple people involved. Or this could be like maybe someone specific where you and a person have like a push and pull relationship, and it could be unstable. You could be needing to release some type of expectations around how things are going to see throat chakra, Taurus, how things are going to play out. Okay, and then we have past life echoes at the bottom of the deck. Some connections or feelings feel like echoes from a past life. And then behind that we have ego check, but it's in the reverse. Interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. So I could be talking to a Taurus who is confronting their own ego, or I could be talking to a Taurus who's having trouble to actually confront their own ego. Okay, we have mixed signals behind that. My throat is acting up. So throat chakra, definitely significant. Opening up and speaking your truth is significant. So we have mixed signals. The signals from someone are unclear and confusing. And then behind that, we have authentic vibes. Behind that, it's complicated. Okay, so you could be needing to move towards people where you find like you have more authentic connections with and you resonate with, instead of being around people that confuse you or people that give you mixed signals. Like, let's just say if I'm talking to a Taurus who has like a friend that they're unsure about, and this person constantly has you questioning their motives when it comes to things, I almost feel like this is the energy of, and wow, look at this. Mixed signals, authentic vibes, it's complicated. And then behind it's complicated, we literally have ulterior motives. And here we go again with the creepy eyes. Like somebody is probably really watching, really looking to see what it is that Taurus is doing. Okay, that's like the energy that I'm getting, right? And with past life echoes here, I feel like this is more like saying like, you know, certain connections, you might feel like you have like a really strong connection or a really strong bond, okay? But even though the energy is strong and like the bond is strong, it doesn't necessarily mean that that person is supposed to stay with you on this life journey, if that makes sense, right? Like sometimes you have to let go of what no longer serves you in order to ascend and in order for things to get better in your life. I'm gonna get one more card and then we're gonna jump into the tarot. What's this push and pull right here with release expectations? And you know what, actually, we have rumor has it. Rumors are flying in your circle. So somebody's talking, right? We have this group dynamics. It could be family as well, right? Maybe family is talking about the collective. And then we have pretending to be fine. You may appear strong outwardly while feeling vulnerable. And 1122, you could be seeing 1122. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some cards from this deck because I just want to see like what else is going to come out. Like if we can get some zodiac signs. And then we're going to jump right into the tarot. And look what just fell out. Taurus. Creativity, discipline, trustworthy. And then we have the 4th house, home, family, and roots. So definitely something going on with family, with the home, maybe even your friend groups and your social networks. Okay, we have the 11th house behind that, but it's in the reverse. Okay. All right, Spirit. So we have sextile, and that's in the reverse. Compatibility, cooperation, and harmonious connection. So that's in the reverse. So connections in your life could be out of balance. We have Sagittarius. Enthusiasm, trailblazer, and adventure. I feel like I called Sagittarius out earlier. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Taurus. I have Sagittarius in the 4th house. That's funny. You could be dealing, with a Sagittarius. I could be talking to a Taurus that is also has Sagittarius in the 4th house, like me. There could be a Taurus out there that is dealing with a Sagittarius, and maybe the connection is incompatible at this time because you could want 2 different things. Okay. So let's see, what else? Okay, we have Neptune in the reverse. Fantasy, inspiration, and spirituality. So coming out of a fantasy. And give me one more. 2 more came out. We have Uranus retrograde, fear of change and unexpected shifts. So Taurus, you could be afraid of your own change. Okay, something could be shifting within a family dynamic. We have a lady sitting here. She's pregnant on this card. You could be birthing something new, or you could be needing to create something, right? You are a Taurus, right? You could be sitting here worrying about the wrong things. Maybe I'm talking to a Taurus too that needs to get out. Maybe you need to travel. You need to experience something different in life versus what you have been experiencing. Okay, like get out, have fun. Okay, Sagittarius energy is making me think of travel. Okay, and then we have Pisces, dreamy, empathy, and elusive charm. So Pisces is significant. You could have Pisces in your chart somewhere, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. And then we have the 11th house in the reverse at the bottom of the deck with the moon in the reverse. Okay, so someone could have Taurus in the 11th, someone could have Sagittarius in the 11th, maybe even Pisces in the 11th house. Okay. I almost feel like this is exactly like the energy of what I said, where it's like sometimes you have to release certain people. I just saw 2626, so you could be seeing 2626 or 626, but sometimes you have to release certain people out of your energy, okay, in order to grow and in order to expand in a certain type of way in your life. You know, a person can be a catalyst in your life, but just because they're a catalyst doesn't necessarily mean that they are meant to go with you, okay, as you ascend and as you grow. Okay, so we have the 11th house in the reverse, the moon in the reverse, and then behind that we have Jupiter. Okay, so this kind of feels like whatever you're witnessing, whatever you're seeing about your social networks, your friend groups, the kind of alliances that you are, and it's 411. You could be seeing you could be seeing 411. I've been seeing 411 a lot. And then we're talking about the 11th house and talking about the 4th house as well. So you know what too, right? So yeah, there could be an issue between your friend groups. So when I say my phone started ringing and like it interrupted the whole video, which is crazy because I feel like it normally doesn't happen when I'm recording. Like the phone will ring and I'll see that the phone is ringing, but like it literally took over the whole screen. So what's crazy is, so the video stopped. I had to take a picture of it. Like, I'm like, wait, what? So the video stopped at 27 minutes and 38 seconds. So you could be seeing 9/11, right? That could be significant. That's Virgo energy, right? 9/11. Now the crazy thing is the phone call, so it came through at 4:12, so that's 7. But the name literally says Marsh McClennan. Like, Marsh McClennan is crazy because it's making me think about MM, okay? And I'm thinking about like Mary Magdalene. It's actually 414 right now. I'm thinking about Mary Magdalene, MM 1313. So going through like a death and a rebirth, transformation, okay? Let me see something. Okay, so I use a system called gematria, so I want to put the name in gematria. To see what it comes up as. Let me see. I'm trying to like copy the name so I could copy and paste. And it's trying to copy the phone number. I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, copy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. I just wanted to make sure I spelled it correctly. Okay, so 388. So 38, 8. So 118, 811. So you could be seeing 811 or 118. Wow. 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 Okay. So I like to use gematria, right? And I don't know if you guys know what gematria is, but it's like a Hebrew calculator. It basically translates words into numerical value, right? So Marsh McLennan 388, right? That's Hebrew. But now simple gematria is 81, okay? But I'm looking at the 388, and something else that I see in here that is 388 is Oshun, if you can see. So Oshun is 388. Oshun 388. So the energy of Oshun is significant, Taurus. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into the tarot. All right. I don't want to see something. See. Because I don't want to leave it open-ended like that. I want to kind of look up Oshun. Okay, so okay, it's so funny, right? So I'm a Taurus sun. I think I said that probably multiple times. And I, as of lately, like, my language and my dialect has changed. Like, I keep saying honey. Like, I promise, like, I don't know why, but like I literally just keep saying honey. Like, okay, honey. Like, all right, honey. Like, I don't know, right? And it's like, honey, that's not a word that I normally use, right? And it's funny because, Oshun, that's like bees, sweetness, honey. Okay, so maybe this could be the energy of like a Taurus needing to get grounded into the body, like really healing in the body, coming into like sweetness, coming into like feminine magnetism, okay? The person that is in your energy could view you as someone who is like a goddess type energy. They could view you as, a really sweet person, okay? So I feel like, this is basically saying like your body matters, pleasure matters, your home matters, right? And your softness is sacred, okay? And it says that Oshun is water, right? So Taurus, you're fixed earth, okay? So it could be like, you know, making your emotional world tangible. Like you want someone to respect you, value you, but you also have to pour that same level of care and that same level of sweetness into yourself. Okay. So it does say that Oshun showing up can also expose where sweetness has turned into resentment. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, and we do have the overload card out here. So like, don't turn into like an angry bull, right, Taurus? Because you're carrying too much resentment. Okay. Because you don't want the sweetness to turn into bitterness. Let's see. That's so interesting. That is crazy that just happened. Right, so it says that she is a freshwater deity of love, beauty, fertility, and sweetness. She governs everything that flows, including rivers, wealth, and human emotion, known as both a compassionate nurturer and a fierce warrior. Her energy celebrates life, sensuality, and feminine power. Okay, so yeah, she's associated with love, beauty, sensuality, significant colors, gold, yellow, amber, and coral. Okay, it says Oshun is widely venerated not only in West Africa, but across the African diaspora and traditions like Santeria, and I don't even want to say it because I don't want to like mispronounce it. Candomblé. It says that she's also, I guess, considered to be Our Lady of Charity. That's what it says. Devotees traditionally leave sweet offerings in or near bodies of fresh water. So calming offerings, it says honey, pumpkins, sweet fruits, and candies, and yellow flowers. So the color yellow is significant. Your solar plexus, make me think of the solar plexus, right? Taurus, you were needing to, like, this is like Taurus is needing to like sweeten up. Okay, wow. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into the tarot. Okay, let's see what else it is that we need to see. Look, we have the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Fool. So new beginning, new shifts. Okay, I'm trying to think, like, do I want to use this deck or do I want to use my light seers? We have the Wheel of Fortune. It just came out. I feel like fate, something is moving in your favor. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Here we have the Moon at the bottom of the deck. And the Moon just came out. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, and the Moon. You know what I want to do? And then here we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. I want to Google, let's see if we can find like what, like, spiritual gifts are connected to Oshun. Okay, so emotional healing, manifestation, and divine creativity. Okay, yep. So emotional intuition, heightened empathy, allowing you to soothe troubled hearts, heal deep emotional wounds, and navigate complex interpersonal dynamics. The gift of sweetening bitter situations, turning hardships into abundance, and drawing luck, love, and material success towards you. And it says, often revered as a queen of witches, she imparts secret wisdom, divination skills, and the power of spell casting. So, you know what, too? I almost feel like this is the energy of a Taurus, right? Who's also connecting with like their intuition, but also connecting with like your gifts, okay? Connecting with like younger parts of you, like maybe like doing like a lot of inner child healing, okay? Coming into your intuition, coming into your crown, okay? Allowing fate to take the wheel, okay? Releasing expectations, right? We do have this out here. Release expectations, let go of expectations, and allow things to unfold naturally, okay? Let's see, what is this? What's this Wheel of Fortune? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, and then the Sun just kind of flipped in the reverse. What's this Queen of Cups? Okay, here we have, yep, the Six of Cups coming out. You have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So a victory, success, recognition. Wow. But behind the Six of Wands is the Death card, and then the Star. So it's like the victory is here, but also too, so is the transformation, right? So healing, hope, and renewal can be restored, right? Your victory is here, okay? The Six of Wands is Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter is about to transit Leo. Let's see. I think June 30th. So something could be coming towards you around that time. And we do have the Sun out here. That is Leo energy. So yep, Jupiter moves into Leo on June 30th. Yep. So it'll be there for about 13 months. So this could be a time of like real emotional healing, okay? Reconnecting with like your inner child, all right? I almost feel like the Sun is in the reverse with this Ace of Cups. Because it's like you're needing to come like maybe out of your ego, or even out of like distortion, okay? And come into this, like your crown, come into that prosperity, come into that abundance, okay? Don't feel like your abundance is blocked for you because of what it is that you're currently going through in your reality, okay? What's this Moon? What's the Moon? Okay, so we have the Hangman, all right? So shifting and changing your perspective, connecting to your intuition. There could also be something that is hidden that is going to be coming towards you, that is going to change your perspective about something as well. Yep, and look, we have the Hermit flipping out. That's introspection, that's wisdom. What's this Sun in reverse with the Ace of Cups? We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, that's that Watcher energy. This could be that person too that is watching you, because we did see the spying card earlier. So somebody also too, Taurus, could be up. So you know what? Somebody also could be watching you. Somebody could be spying on you, okay? But they're not able to see anything with this Sun in the reverse, right? Like almost like your energy is blocked. You could be blocking somebody out of your energy. This could be you also learning some type of lesson. I just heard like validation seeking is significant, right? This could be you learning your lesson too. about how you've been pouring too much into other people, right? And that's that energy of you being overloaded, okay? And this is like a warning, like you need to stop. You need to pull your energy back into you, okay? Pour that cup of love into you so that you won't be feeling depleted, okay? So that your life force won't be drained from you. What's this Queen of Cups with the Six of Cups? Yep, here we go. We got the Six of Wands. So healing, public recognition, reconciling with parts of yourself, reconciling with your gifts. You can be like nostalgic about a lot at this time. And the Six of Cups, that does resonate with what we saw with what I said about 1313, right? Six of Cups is Scorpio energy, okay? What's the moon with the Hangman? We have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Two of Wands. So there could be a union, a partnership, and a connection coming towards you as well, Taurus. With the Lovers, the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands. Something could be revealed within a connection. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Something could be revealed within a connection or a partnership. Maybe something that you thought could have been over or out of balance is actually coming into some type of alignment. Like you could have had to just, like, this could be the energy of you having to like stand your ground and fight for what it is that you believe in, right? But ultimately too, Taurus, this is just you coming into alignment, making the right choices, choosing the right people, right? Making sure you're calling in the right friend groups, right? Remember, the 11th house was out here in the reverse. So making sure you're calling in the right friend groups, right? You're looking towards your future, you're planning, right? But ultimately, I feel like alignment is coming towards you. Four of Wands, that is the 1111 card. Something about your community, your home. I feel like this is just you, like coming into complete alignment. Then here we have the Star. So this is healing, this is hope, and this is renewal after a stalemate or after like a period of discontentment. Okay, we have the Magician. So you have all the tools and the resources that you need. We have the Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Empress with the 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot with the 9 of Cups. What are you creating? Like, what are you calling in? The Two of Cups could be you balancing your masculine and feminine energies within yourself. Okay, we have the Empress showing up again. That's abundance. What are you creating, right? The 10 of Pentacles, that's like your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance. So I feel like something is moving forward for you, right? Some type of gift, some type of inheritance, like your abundance is coming towards you. So even if like right now you're going through like a tough season, and you know, wow, we have the sun out here and we do have the moon out here. I don't like throwing out like twin flame content unless I really feel like this could be a twin flame connection, but somebody could be rushing in, right? With the sun and the moon, that's making me think about yin yang energy, so it's making me think about twin flame energy. Okay, we have the High Priestess. Here we have the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords with the Death card, the Knight of Cups. someone in your energy could have been going through like a spiritual transformation. Maybe they're wanting to come back to speak to you and make things right with you. The Knight of Swords, that's like somebody rushing in, somebody coming to offer something. That also could be like racing thoughts too. So be careful, Taurus, once again, to not overload yourself, okay? You could be healing this emotional instability in a relationship, because we did have the push and pull card coming out earlier, right? And this is like, I have this over here with this section. Well, I just saw 21, 21 with the numbness and the reverse. All right, let's see. Give me some more, Spirit. So we have the 8 of Wands, something shifting, incoming, something incoming, messages, communication. We have the Justice card, things balancing out for you. And then we have the World at the bottom of the deck, a completion of a cycle. Okay. And behind the World, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Hierophant. So you could be ending a cycle, right, in terms of like lack, in terms of a scarcity mindset, right? You could be coming out of survival mode, right? Speaking your truth, Queen of Swords, a Hierophant. Something within like your structure. You hear Mr. Softy, Mr. Softy's outside. Something around like your structure is shifting, your structure is changing, okay? The Hierophant, that is Taurus energy. So I did mention opening up your throat chakra, speaking your truth earlier, okay? So, I keep seeing the 10 of Swords too, so there could have been something recently that was painful that you are transmuting. So I'm gonna get one of these oracle cards. Now this is a Twin Flame Ascension deck, but we do have the 4 of Wands out here. We have the sun out here to the moon. We did see the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So the card that just flew out was Divine Order. So this is 22, practice, patience, and at the bottom of the deck we have harmonize, let your light shine, and then behind that we have speak your truth, and behind that we have healing, separation, go within. Okay, but I feel like that the healing, separation, go within, yeah, is about realizing that you're not separate from yourself, you're not separate from the universe, you're not separate from source. Okay, there's a need to speak your truth, to let your light shine out into the world. Wow, and I did just open to Twin Flame. Everything is possible. So some of you could be in a Twin Flame connection. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna read this Divine Order card, and then I think I'm gonna get like a advice card, like a pocket oracle to end the reading. And yeah, so practice patience. Let's see, where's that at? I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, so I found it. It's on page 27, so the number 9, so Sagittarius energy again. So, divine order, practice patience. Patience is the ultimate virtue. You are experiencing many challenges that teach you tolerance, trust, and timing, all requiring you to practice patience, a major life lesson that you must master for your soul to evolve. This card suggests that you release control and allow divine guidance to direct you, which demonstrates that you trust the process. Practicing patience will enhance your ability to connect with your senses and teach you to let go of the idea that you were the only one who can achieve what you perceive as perfect or the right way. This card implies that you need to get out of your own way by releasing logical concepts and surrender control, creating space for you to receive blessings that will far exceed the expectations of your mind. Rushing the process will cause you to make hasty decisions. This diminishes your ability to create at your highest capacity. Make a commitment to exercise self-control, which will enhance your ability to live more consciously in the present moment so you can attract your greatest potential. So I'm going to grab my Kundalini deck. I almost feel like I should grab my Kundalini, I think. I don't know. And then I'm going to grab my Pocket Oracle, come back, and end the reading after that. Okay, so let's get an advice card to sum up the reading. That was the Eight of Cups that just tried to come out. Emotional withdrawal. It sounds like the trash truck, but it can't be the trash truck. Maybe that's like the people that are, it has to be like the recycling. But even that feels symbolic, like, to this reading as well. Like, what do you need to let go of? What is it that you need to walk away from? And like, are you seeing the bigger picture? Look, we have spiritual union and light. Okay, what's the advice for Taurus Spirit? Okay, so we have memories of love. That's the Six of Cups. And then here's that emotional withdrawal at the bottom of the deck. Behind that, we have harmony, which is probably like, yep, that's the Lovers. And then we have the Four of Wands, achievements, foundations, and achievements. So what do you have to walk away from to achieve this harmony and the alignment? Okay, what in your past do you have to come to terms with, Taurus? All right, so let's get a Kundalini. And you could be seeing 28, 28. I meant to say that when I saw 28, 28, 28, 28, 828. I didn't mean to make this reading incredibly long, but I did start talking about Chiron moving into Taurus on June 19th. So I do feel like that's significant too. All right, so let's get a Kundalini, please, to end this reading for Taurus. And I just looked up, I saw 2938. So you could be seeing 1111. So we have harmonizing Kundalini. They kind of flipped, but I'm gonna put that back because I want to see what is going to play out. Okay, let's see. Give me a Kundalini for this collective. We have crown chakra, cosmic consciousness. Behind that, guardian of truth. All right, so let's read this memories of love. So this is on page 98. So you may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life. Or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten memories, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond reconciliations that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. And I'm gonna get one of these lovers oracles, and then I promise I'm gonna end the reading because I didn't mean for it. Oh, not to say I didn't mean for it to be this long, but I wasn't expecting for it to be this long. But I just want to end it with a lover's card. Okay, so we have: imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new possibilities for your life. And then at the bottom we have a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And I like this imagery on this card. All right, Taurus, so that is your reading. Okay, I hope this reading gives you clarity. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next reading. Bye, Taurus.